Israel and Korea, the beginning and end of Asia. But we have a lot in common. We overcame a history of humiliation and achieved remarkable economic growth within a short amount of time. In addition, both countries are small, but the birthplaces of bright individuals with high educational zeal. In other words, we are both nations of prosperity and democracy, which was achieved by overcoming significant threats through the power of faith and courage. It is also rooted in the words of the Bible, which stresses the values of diligence, education, and good deeds. During the outbreak of the Korean War in 1950, Israel sent $100,000 worth of medical and food aid. In 1962, the two nations, which had a friendly relationship, established an ambassadorial-level diplomatic connection. In 1994, Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin visited Korea, and in 1996, economic-related agreements such as tariff and investment guarantees and agreements to prevent double taxation were actively carried out. In July 2019, the Blue House held a summit with Israel's President Reuven Rivlin. They discussed ways to deepen Korea-Israel relations and the situations on the Korean Peninsula and the Middle East. On May 12, 2021, South Korea and Israel signed the Free Trade Agreement. And 2022 marks the 60th anniversary of diplomatic relations between our two nations. So today, we are here to share a glorious moment together. The Yozma Group is doing its best to unite the excellence of the two countries. In particular, we all know that South Korea's excellent manufacturing technology and Israel's innovative spirit can be amazing partners. These are some examples. Nanox. Nanox was the world's first med-tech company to develop digital X-rays. The Yozma Group co-invested in Nanox with SK Telecom, Japan's Fujifilm, and Taiwan's Foxconn, inviting the first-ever Israeli manufacturing plant to South Korea and opening a factory that was unprecedented in the history of Israel and South Korea. As a result, the fusion of Israel's innovative technology and South Korea's world-class manufacturing technology was a success.
Our mission is to democratize medical imaging, to make it way more available. There are simply not enough machines today. It's too expensive. The big innovation of Nanox is digital X-ray source. That's what we've invented. And that's actually taking care of the problem, because now we can make systems that are much less expensive, much smaller, and by that, make many of them.
While use only one image reconstruction algorithm, we plan to open our platform to all of these applications.
We are working tirelessly to offer new ways of imaging that gives us the ability to supply accurate diagnostics as early as possible.
This is the ecosystem that we are trying to build. This is the impact that we are trying to make on this world. Accessible, affordable, and innovation delivery of medical imaging.
StoreDot. Founded in 2012, StoreDot introduced its 30-second smartphone charging technology in 2014. Then in 2019, StoreDot introduced a revolutionary technology that could fully charge electric scooters in only 5 minutes. They have received strategic investments from BP as a result of technical collaboration through technological verifications by global companies. They are taking a step towards a more extensive international collaboration, having received strategic investments from global automakers such as Daimler-Benz, Volvo, Polestar, and VinFast.
There's 1.5 billion combustion engines globally that we can replace with electric engines that charge like that. This is it. What you see today is the beginning of the change.
convenience will be a key factor for consumers in how they want to charge their electric vehicles, and we believe speed is going to be critical.
You have to change the chemistry of the battery. And this is what we are doing here at StoreDot, which is on its own a very massive challenge to show that this pack can be charged in 5 minutes without overheating.
Now it's good? All right. See you. Okay.
So it's about speed of charge. We haven't seen that kind of a speed before.
Aerovation. Aerovation is a carbon capture technology company looking for ways to use CO2 while reducing CO2 emissions. The company's ultimate goal is a carbon-free world.
Aerovation Technologies is a carbon capture company on a mission to deliver healthy air to our next generations.
Our award-winning technology profitably converts industrial CO2 emissions into valuable mineral end products that can be used in food, glass, and fertilizer industries.
We ask ourselves a challenging question. How do we actually make a zero-carbon world a reality? Our answer is that we need to find a way to reduce CO2 and use CO2 so we don't lose to CO2.
Join us in creating zero-carbon factories with leading partners around the world.
Now is the time for zero-carbon action. Together, we can turn trash into treasure and create a zero-carbon future.
The nation of Israel is taking on bold and creative new challenges. At the same time, South Korea is becoming more sophisticated and speeding up its development. We, the Yozma Group, are confident that the fusion between the world-class technologies of Israel and South Korea will make each country a world-class innovation powerhouse. We will move forward together, looking 2,000 years into the future and charting a course for the bright new destination everyone can see.
When you turn obstacles into opportunities, when you turn the impossible into possible, that's when you really change the world.
Many said it couldn't be done, but we did it.
Be courageous, do it.
You are part of this big mission. And each one of you can be proud for himself or herself that we are changing the world.
The Yozma Group.